From Bollywood superstars to Hollywood elite, business moguls to sporting legends, the Ambanis' pre-wedding gala had it all. Rihanna, Zuckerberg, Gates, you name it, they were there. And to think, this was just the appetizer. The main course wedding is yet to come. Imagine the most lavish, extravagant wedding celebration you can possibly dream up. Got it in your mind? Well, I hate to break it to you, but the Ambani family just put your fantasy to shame. In March 2024, Mukesh and Nita Ambani, the wealthiest couple in Asia, threw the most expensive pre-wedding festivities the world has ever seen for their youngest son Anant and his fiancée Radhika Merchant. And get this, it wasn't even the actual wedding. That's still to come in July. So just how over the top was this epic 3-day spectacle of opulence? Let's put it this way. The price tag was a jaw-dropping 1260 crore Indian rupees. That's right, over 120 million pounds spent on a pre-wedding party. I guess when your net worth is upwards of $100 billion, that's just pocket change. The Ambanis certainly proved they know how to host the party of the century. The guest list read like a who's who of global elites: Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, Ivanka Trump, and of course, India's biggest Bollywood stars and cricket legends. In total, around 1,200 VVIPs jetted into the small city of Jamnagar, Gujarat, some on the 130-plus private chartered flights that caused the local airport to be temporarily designated as an international airport just to handle the traffic. And you thought finding a +1 was stressful. The Ambanis graciously provided their guest list with access to top hairstylists, makeup artists, and personal drapists to ensure everyone looked their A-list best. But the real VIP treatment was the glamping accommodations, luxury tents that redefine the very concept of roughing it. The celebrations kicked off on March 1st with the understated elegance of an evening in Everland. Cocktail attire was the dress code as guests sipped champagne amidst the stunning floral creations of Jeff Leatham, the celebrity florist known for his work with Kim Kardashian. We're talking larger-than-life arrangements in shades of white, pink, and purple. Forget the budding romance. Those blooms alone were swooning. Day 2 saw festivities moving to the scenic grounds of the Ambanis' personal animal rescue center, Vantara, for a walk on the wild side jungle-themed luncheon. But because this was an Ambani affair, no detail was spared. Artisanal wooden chairs and furnishing featured intricate peacock and jaguar motifs, while hand-woven tapestries of forests, birds, and wildlife adorned every surface from floor to ceiling. It was a scene straight out of a luxury safari dream. But the real showstopper of the weekend was the March 2nd evening gala Moulin Rouge. Inspired by the famed Moulin Rouge, this opulent carnival spared no expense in transporting guests to the streets of Paris. An intoxicating sea of ruby reds engulfed the space from the lighting to the decor, punctuated by towering crimson floral installations. A glittering golden carousel completed the romantic burlesque feel. It was the perfect, most extravagant stage for the highlight of the night, a full private concert by the one and only Rihanna. Let's pause for a moment to fully appreciate the magnitude of getting Riri to perform. Rumors suggest her fee falls in the range of $6 to $9 million. So not only did the Ambanis secure an exclusive show from the biggest pop star on the planet, they likely dropped close to 8 figures for a single night's entertainment. And of course, this was the first time the Fenty Beauty founder performed on the subcontinent, so, it was a big deal. Rihanna brought her A-game, belting out hit after hit while Bollywood royalty like Shah Rukh Khan and Ranveer and Deepika Padukone danced on stage. Top Indian actresses also gave dazzling performances throughout the starry evening. The 3 Khans of Bollywood, Salman Khan, Shah Rukh Khan, and Aamir Khan, united to perform on the second day of the Ambanis' pre-wedding celebration. The superstars graced the stage together and danced to Natu Natu. Diljit Dosanjh, who was also the highlight of Anant Ambani and Radhika Merchant's Sangeet night on Saturday, also shared a glimpse of Anant's cute request, which melted millions of hearts. The Kinny Kinny hitmaker turned to his Instagram account on Sunday to share a mesmerizing reel, featuring the glimpses of his stellar performance at the star-studded night. However, the highlight of the video was Anant Ambani and Diljit Dosanjh's adorable chatter. By all reports, it was the kind of sensational, once-in-a-lifetime concert experience that mere mortals like us can only dream about. But for the Ambanis and their inner circle, it was simply Saturday night. The final day of celebrations took on a more spiritual tone with the March 3rd Maha Aarti grand ceremony. Ditching the glitz for a sublime white floral and lighting design scheme, this ceremony nodded to the couple's Hindu faith and Indian heritage, a beautiful cap to the weekend's festivities. Throughout the 3-day extravaganza, guests dined on over 500 different dishes from 100 world-renowned chefs. But the Ambanis' generosity extended far beyond their elite inner circle. In true philanthropic form, the Reliance Foundation hosted a charitable meal for over 50,000 local Jamnagar residents and initiated the construction of 14 new temples in the city as a wedding gift to the public. As if all this wasn't enough, in July, Anant and Radhika will tie the knot in what's sure to be an even more spectacular event. For context, Anant's sister Isha's 2018 wedding clocked in at a cool $100 million and featured private concerts from both Beyoncé and Coldplay, with guests like Hillary Clinton and Priyanka Chopra in attendance. So safe to say the main event will give new meaning to the phrase dream wedding. In a world of have and have-nots, the Ambanis exist in a gilded realm of their own. The Anant Ambani and Radhika Merchant pre-wedding celebrations provided a startling glimpse into the limitless luxury a billion-dollar budget can buy. While us commoners may pale at the thought of spending the GDP of a small nation on a glorified party, for India's first family, this display of wealth is par for the course. But perhaps there are some lessons us regular folks can take away from the Ambanis' approach to wedding planning. Focus on curating an unforgettable experience for your guests, incorporate personal touches that pay homage to your love story and family traditions. And of course, if you can swing a private Rihanna concert, by all means go for it. All snark aside though, the Anant Ambani and Radhika Merchant pre-wedding will go down in history as an unrivaled, landmark celebration. It represents the ultimate display of love, Indian culture, and yes, affluence, setting a new benchmark for what it means to go big or go home when it comes to tying the knot. As for the lucky couple themselves, we can only imagine what their actual wedding day will hold in store. But one thing is for certain, it will be an affair for the ages, destined to grace the pages of Vogue and the society sections for decades to come. Ah, to be young, in love, and fabulously wealthy. Well, folks, that concludes our jaw-dropping journey into the lavish world of the Ambani pre-wedding festivities. If you enjoyed this inside peek at how the mega-rich celebrate, be sure to like this video and subscribe to Elite Realm for more exclusive glimpses into the lifestyles of the wealthy and famous. Stay tuned, something tells me the actual wedding will be one for the history books.